After all the backlash that Meghan Markle ally Narinder Kaur has received as a result of this derogatory tweet, she has now actually made a video trying to explain herself. I am joined by my very good friend Revealing the Narc, and we are going to decode this. Is she using narcissistic manipulation tactics on you guys? Let's discuss. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught my eye. And oh my goodness, this is an extra special nerd because I'm joined by my friend Revealing the Narc, otherwise known as Revealing. Hey up lass, how you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm not doing too bad, but oh my goodness, the shitstorm that arrived as a result of this tweet from Narinder Kaur. Now, before we go on to your analysis of her video, when I can get my teeth back in, what is essentially your reaction first and foremost to the tweet that kicked it all off?
I mean, I hate it when they are saying something, but then maybe they're not using the exact words to say it, but her tweet is implying that Kate, I'm sorry, or Catherine, oh, I hate that Catherine looks horrible, and that the only reason she could look so horrible is because she's a smoker. That's literally what her tweet says. There's no other way to interpret it. I'm sorry. And you can't give us excuses like, "Oh, it was a genuine question. I really wondered, does she smoke?" No, dude, that was not your question.
And to me, this was a statement disguised as a question, if that makes sense. To
Yes.
me,
Yes,
it's
absolutely.
more bordering on the rhetorical. She's trying to make a point by asking a question. Now, yes, there has been a lot of backlash as a result of this, and it resulted in this particular video that she released, a statement regarding yesterday. Listen very carefully. Thank you. Well, guess what? Myself and Revealing definitely listened very, very carefully. And stay tuned, guys, for 9 o'clock UK time, because I'm going to be going live. Yes. And I'm going to be giving you a linguistic analysis rundown of this whole video, an amateur version, my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, but stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I have Revealing on here because she has some really, really good points to make in terms of if Narinder actually displayed narcissistic manipulation tactics in this particular video. So, Revealing, I suppose, what is the first thing that you would like to reveal about Narinder's video?
I mean, this was a non-apology. It was not a real apology. It was, I don't even think did she say the words "I'm sorry" or "I apologize"? I don't recall hearing that. But what I do hear a lot of, it's not my fault. It's this person and this person and this person. And then I hear a lot of manipulation using guilt, like she had a brother that went through cancer, and it's horrible to see your brother go through that and have them pass away, and yet not have the empathy for someone that went through the treatment for a year. I mean, some people say it was cancer and other people are saying it was pre-cancer. It doesn't matter. She went through treatment. She was scared, right? There's just a complete lack of empathy. And I think there's also a lot of aggression and hostility on her part. She was making jabs at a lot of people. She was calling people names. It was a complete deflection and a complete non it was that was not an apology. That was, I was justified in saying what I did, and you guys, you are all the ones with the problem.
So, this element of, let's say, and this is all our opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, right? This element of what we see as defiance, trying to demonize other people, trying to shift the blame on others, not really taking full accountability as far as I'm concerned for her own actions and her own tweet. Because she's trying to bring other people into the mix saying, well, hang on a minute, you're actually worse and this is why. Are these all narcissistic manipulation tactics? Is this all like narcissistic tactics 101, would you say?
I'm not sure about that. I just know that what she is saying, I've experienced these types of arguments and non-apologies with people. She's muddying the waters. And when that happens, like let's say you're in a relationship with a narcissist and they come at you the way she's approaching, first of all, you immediately feel like you have to go on the defense because you're getting all these accusations thrown at you, right? So you can't even talk about the actual issue because there's this deflection and trying to call you names and call you all these things that aren't true. And then, when you're in the middle of it, it's like the rug is pulled out from under you. You completely forget what you were talking about in the first place. It's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of confusion that she's generating, in my opinion.
And just generally speaking, is that just overall one of the tactics of a narcissist that they like to create confusion in their audience, whoever that may be, in order to elicit more control over them and overall the narrative? Not that I'm speaking specifically about Narinder here, but just generally speaking when it comes to narcissists.
I think it is. I think it is. It throws people that have a logical flow of thought. It creates, it makes you go off balance. And then, instead of trying to discuss the issue at hand, you're busy fielding off all of this other information, all of these confusing things that are being thrown at you.
And again, being very clear, not speaking specifically about Narinder, but generally speaking overall, is it another tactic of, let's say, a narcissist whereby they want to or like to shift the blame onto others rather than taking responsibility for themselves? Again, to try and elicit control, saying, look, I'm actually the hero and you're actually the villain, which, could serve to dehumanize the audience or the person in their sights in question.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think so.
Okay. So overall, you watch this video from Narinder. What do you think, in your humble opinion, she could have done differently?
She could have been genuine. She could have taken accountability for what she did. She could have approached this from an empathetic place. And the thing is, you can only approach it from an empathetic place if you're honest about it. She could have said, I shouldn't, as a woman, I shouldn't be casting judgment on other women's looks. And, some people like to this is all allegedly. Some people like to age gracefully and some people like to use certain treatments to slow down the aging process, right? That's everyone has that decision to make. And having a brother that went through that, she could have brought that into the picture too. Like, I completely saw how my brother struggled with it, and I take complete responsibility. I should not have made a comment about that. Princess Catherine, and that's another thing, calling her by Princess Catherine, Princess, or the name Catherine at the very least, has been through so much this year. Her own father-in-law has been going through cancer treatments as well. It's been a hard year on them. I mean, just out of kindness, right? This was not a video from a place of kindness at all.
I agree. It definitely was not a place coming from kindness at all, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. With that being said, guys, if you appreciated what Revealing said, and of course you did, then please make sure you head on over to her channel, Revealing the Narc, for more mic drops and more information that you guys need to know when it comes to narcissism, particularly about the gruesome twosome, Harry and Meghan. My goodness, hon, you did your first live yesterday. I am so happy and proud of you that you did that. Will you be doing another live stream?
I absolutely will. I had so much fun. That was so engaging, and being able to interact with people in real time and, answer questions and have conversations. That was such an amazing experience. I think I'll have one on Friday this week. But we'll
Ooh.
see. I'll try to schedule that.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So, guys, if you don't want to miss the potential live stream on Friday or any of her fire videos, then make sure you head on over to her channel and give her a friendly subscribe. I'll put the link in the description bar below. Also, as well, guys, I will be going live today, 9 o'clock UK time, which is 8765, 4 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, I always have to work it out no matter what. It'll be an impromptu live, but I'll be giving you my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, a very, very amateur linguistic analysis of Narinder's video. Oh, I'm going in depth, guys, and it is shocking what I found. So if you do not want to miss any of that, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe, like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. But just to give you a little bit of a heads up, we are currently going through a YouTube purge at the moment. What does that mean? It means that YouTube likes to unsubscribe you from channels without your permission and without your knowledge. So please do make sure you're still subscribed. And for those that are not, please subscribe right now so we can stick 2 fingers up at YouTube and say, not today, Satan. With that being said, extra special thanks to my friend Revealing for joining me on this video. I appreciate your hood. And for everyone else, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope to see you in a couple of hours live. And until then, you guys, laters.